Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to another What I Eat in a Day video. I'm really excited. It's autumn, comfort food has hit, and I'm absolutely loving for cooking and creating desserts for the autumn winter season. It's just my fave. Anyway, today is a very basic start to the day because I only had coffee and a banana for breakfast. That is because I got up quite a bit late today. It's actually a Sunday. And then I had an urge to deep clean my bathroom, and it's now probably about 12:30, 1 o'clock, and I'm absolutely starving, so I need to go and eat. If you notice random boxes and loads of mess around the house, unusual mess, it's because we're doing quite a few renovations at the moment. We're having a wood burner fitted this week, so we've had to rip out all the fireplace and the tiles. I've always wanted a real wood burner, so this is very exciting for me. And we're also putting in a new bathroom, which is really exciting. I love our bathroom. There was nothing really wrong with it, but it just needed a bit of an upgrade, and we're actually thinking about switching the bathroom into another room of the house because the bathroom is huge and we do not need it that size, and we figured that it'd be better as a bedroom and the smaller room as a bathroom. So we're ripping it all out. We've got the new bathroom coming hopefully this week, and it's just all a bit messy in here because there is lots going on. But anyway, I'm just going to get started. I do know what we're having for dinner tonight, and I'm quite excited about that. I'm going to make homemade sausage rolls, because yesterday Layla and I went to a bakery and I saw these really nice puff pastry sausage rolls, and I thought I really fancy a really nice sausage roll, but not one that's just sausage meat. I want to get a bit creative with it, so I thought I'd create my own. So I'm going to do like a caramelized onion and roasted garlic sausage roll, and we'll either have that with chips or mash. I haven't 100% decided yet. Most likely chips, just because I've got a lot on today, and the thought of making mash, and plus I had mash in the last What I Eat in a Day, so yeah, maybe I'll switch it up a little bit. And for lunch, I'm not too sure. I know I have chicken in, a roast chicken, that I could have a roast chicken sandwich. I know I've got cheese in as well, so I quite fancy a grilled cheese sandwich as well. And I also have some topside beef, so I'm quite spoiled for lunch choices, so I'm going to see what I fancy in a moment. And I hope you all enjoy it. Quick outfit of the day. I have my Calvin Klein jeans on. I love these jeans so much. They're so grungy and baggy, and they come to a really nice length on the ankle. I really like them. And speaking of grungy, I have this massive oversized fluffy stripy purple navy jumper on, and I just love this so much. I'm definitely in my Kurt Cobain era at the moment. The amount of stripy jumpers that I bought recently, I got one from All Saints last week that I love. I got another one from All Saints on Vinted that I ordered last night, like a black and grey one that I got. It was so cheap compared to what it is in store. But yeah, this is just ASOS's own brand, and I really like it. Fun fact, Andy and I bought the exact same jumper, so he has it in a bigger size because it is unisex. So I'm trying to convince him to do a day where we'll both wear it and go out. I've not managed to convince him yet, but anyway, I do love it. I'll try and link it down below if I remember. Messy hair, just how it is at the moment. And I don't even have my Apple Watch on. That is how behind I am today. But anyway, lunch is calling. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and let's get on with the day. I'm about to start making lunch, and I've decided to go with the beef just because I fancy it. So this is the beef that I'm using. It's actually really low in point value. I'm not pointing, as I always say, but I am going to try and scan this and give you guys a rough idea. I'm also going to have it on some of this bloomer loaf, which is one of my favourites, and I also have some light mayo here. So in regards to point values, let me just give you guys some figures. The topside beef is 3 points per pack. I'm going to have half a pack because I only need that for a sandwich. So that is actually 1 point. If I was tracking, I'm not, but I'm just giving you guys the point value. And then also, these will be higher, I would imagine, obviously because it's bread. But I'm going to be having 2 slices of this, which is 6 points. So, you know, 7 points for a beef sandwich. I really don't think that's bad at all. I'm also going to be having it with some light Hellmann's mayo. I'm not even going to bother tracking that because I didn't even track condiments when I was being strict. So I'm just going to pop a bit of mayo on with the beef, and it's going to be delicious. Sometimes I'll pop cheese on this as well and warm it up and have like a warm beef sandwich. But today I'm just really hungry and I want to get eating. But that is always a nice idea. Also, sometimes I put some caramelized onions from a jar on there as well, and it tastes really delicious. But in this instance, I'm just going to be quite basic. And then to go alongside, I'm also going to have some quavers, because I can't eat sandwiches without some crisps with it, if I'm completely honest. And these, I believe, are 3 points. They used to be 2 back in the day, but for some reason now they're 3. So anyway, that's my lunch, and I'm going to go and enjoy. It's a few hours later now, and lunch was delicious, and I've just whipped up a cup of tea, but I'm fancying something quite sweet, and I can't decide between having a Caramac, which I love, or having something a little bit more seasonal, and having a Reese's Pieces butternut, not butternut, peanut butter cup. I love these so much. I'm not even like sure what these would equate to in point value. I can check and put it in the description box, but for anyone who is interested in the calorie value, I'm sure it will say it somewhere on the box. I don't think it's too much. I don't think they're mega, to be honest. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy that with a cup of tea. I love these so much. I love how deep filled they are, and I just love peanut butter. I have been cheating on peanut butter recently with almond butter, which has become my new favourite, my new go-to over the past couple of months. But I do love a Reese's Pieces peanut butter cup, so I'm going to go and enjoy that with a cup of tea. And then by the time I've done with that, it's going to be time to start prepping for dinner. Now, speaking of prep, I already slow roasted my garlic this morning in this little oven dish. You've seen me roast garlic a ton of times before, but this is just going to infuse so much additional flavour into my sausage roll filling, and it's going to be delicious. So I'm very excited about getting that together. And I have kind of cheated this time as well, because instead of just buying sausages and pushing the meat out of the skins, I've actually just bought sausage meat inside a packet that I can infuse with different flavours and other things. So it's going to make my life easier insofar as the fact that I don't have to mess about with the sausage skins or anything like that. And I'm going to be doing 2 versions of sausage rolls. One that's a bit more funky, a caramelised onion with roasted garlic, and then another one that's plain for the kids. So just a plain sausage roll, so very basic, salt and pepper, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, I'm going to go and enjoy this, and then we'll come back and we'll start making that delicious homemade sausage roll. It's time to make dinner. So I have a few different components going on here. This is what I meant before when I said about having the sausage meat pre-made. This is great because it's pre-seasoned. Just makes my life easier because I don't have to get out with the skins. I have 2 packets because, as I said before, I'm going to do some plain sausage rolls, and I'm also going to do some flavoured sausage rolls. I have my egg, which I'm going to be using as an egg wash. I just have some shop bought puff pastry that I'm going to be using. This is similar to what I used in the pies last week. In fact, I think it's probably the same brand from Sainsbury's. So we have that. A little bit of where the magic happens comes from these 2 components here when it comes to the sausage rolls that Andrew and I are having. So I have some beer braised caramelised onion chutney, which I'm going to be adding to the sausage meat, again just to impart some lovely flavour. And this way I also don't have to fry off any onions or anything like that. And then the other magic ingredient I'm going to be using is that slow roasted garlic, which is a little parcel of golden goodness. This is going to infuse so much flavour. I cannot wait. It smells delicious. And apart from that, we're just going to need salt and pepper. You can season these up. A lot of the time when I make sausage rolls, I do them in the winter time. I don't know why, but I often do them with like dried cranberries, and I chop them and I add in with lemon zest or orange zest with fennel, and it's delicious. But this time, again, I'm just going to do like a caramelised onion situation with slow roasted garlic. So the first thing I'm going to do is to get my meat infused with all these extra flavours, bring it all together, and then I can literally just pop it onto the pastry sheet and bake. It is as simple as that. And of course, we're going to need an egg wash as well. Just going to break this sausage meat up a little bit, but I am going to bring it together by hand at the end anyway. I just find that the ingredients will merge a lot nicer if it's not just a clumpy mound. I'm just going to literally just give it a quick smack, and then I'm going to go in with my salt. And I also salt and pepper twice. I do it just before they go into the oven on top of the pastry as well. And I'm just going to add a little bit of pepper. I'm also going to add some nice quality olive oil to this mixture as well, not only because I find that it just blends nicely, but it adds that beautiful flavour, especially if it's good olive oil. It just makes my life a bit easier in terms of shaping and things like that. So just a little amount of that. And then we're now going to pop in that amazing slow roasted garlic, which, as you can see, just needs squeezing out. Oh, look at that. Golden, punchy goodness, which has been mellowed out to nothing but sweetness. And now I'm also going to add some of this chutney, which you can do whatever you like, you know. Sausage rolls are something that are really customizable. Watch me, I'm not going to be able to get this open now. Oh God. No, I need to get Andy. So as I was saying, it's really customizable, but I am going to add a couple of dollops into this, which is quite pungent, but I want it to add flavour. That's the whole point of this, and it's concentrated as well. And I'm literally going to bring it together at first with my rubber spatula, but I am going to have to shape it anyway, so it literally makes no difference. But I do like to do as much of it as I can with a spatula and bring it together that way, and just make sure that every part of the sausage is getting introduced to the onion and the chutney and whatever else you're putting in here, whether it's fennel seeds, different types of fruits, vegetables. You can have so much fun with customizing sausage rolls. They are such a great way to use up herbs and spices that you have in the fridge. I'm going to get on with my puff pastry, which is incredibly simple because it's coming out of a box. And I'm literally going to cut this into 2 halves for the 2 different flavoured sausage rolls. Now I think I'm going to do a large sausage roll, like 2 large sausage rolls. I'm not going to do loads of miniatures, although you could do that. You could cut these into much smaller sausage rolls if you would like to, but I think because this is a dinner sausage roll, I am going to make them quite chunky. I'm not going to use a knife because I find when I use a knife it tends to tear and to rip, because if you use scissors you just have 2 nice long sheets. So delicious, so autumnal as well. What a treat. We had them with chips, as you saw, and coleslaw. I don't think it was like majorly calorific, but if you wanted to, you could substitute the chips for veggies and it would be much more kind of calorie conscious. And it was delicious. I enjoyed every single mouthful, and I ate that entire half portion, which I'm feeling very smug about because my appetite has been a bit up and down recently. Anyway, I don't think I'll eat much for the rest of the night, although I do anticipate I'll have some candy floss grapes because they've been calling out to me for the whole day basically. So yeah, I'll probably end the night with some fruit, but I'm going to end it here. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and let me know what you think about the homemade sausage rolls. Has it inspired you to try it? What recipes and what combinations would you choose? Would you have something quite wintry, as I said, the cranberry and orange with the fennel, or would you perhaps go for something like I did with the caramelized onion, or would you do something wild and wonderfully different? Let me know in the comments. But thanks very much for hanging, and I will see you in my next video.